Our three cats, Gatsby, Daisy, and Ivy, they're our world. We call them our little family. Gatsby was my first cat. That was all mine, just mine, and it was just, I was living on my own, and he brought me so much comfort. And then Daisy, we brought shortly after I met Erik, and we brought her into the family. So she became ours very quickly, and she really attached herself to Erik, so she's kind of like his. And then Ivy was kind of we both picked her out together, so they all just mean something to us. And as we've traveled from the Midwest out to San Diego, they've come with us, and they just feel like home to us.
Going back to this past summer, our first experience with Gatsby, we started noticing that he was having trouble peeing, using the litter box, staying in there for long periods of time. Brought him to a couple different vets. It amounted from just initially a routine checkup on him to eventually to escalating to the point of emergency surgery. And yeah, that's when we kind of went to the VCA, and that's what kind of our first real eye-opening experience of the kind of the urinary blockage and the process. And yeah, I'd say that's kind of how we got introduced to or the first diagnosis that we had. And then later on, this past about a month or so ago, we started noticing our other cat Daisy was having some trouble. And we noticed that she was kind of getting constipated. She was having some trouble in the litter box as well. And then we kind of, from our experience in the past, we wanted to get her in right away.
We first learned about Face when we brought Gatsby in this past summer for his urinary blockage. We were going through financial hardship at the time. Erik was in between jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a teacher, and in the summer I don't get paid. So it was a really hard time for us, and we told them we can't make that happen. Is there anything we can do? We were desperate, and that's when we learned about Face. We heard about Face from the VCA pet hospital.
Yep, the treatment plan.
Here's the treatment plan, and if not, the alternative is euthanization. So that's when they told us there is a grant foundation that you guys could qualify for, and that's how we learned about Face.
Being able to have that, extra back
taken off.
That burden taken off was just so huge on us. We were able to actually focus on getting him better instead of the panic and all the different stresses of trying to figure out how we're going to pay for this. So it was a huge blessing, and we're forever grateful for Face.
We're just so grateful that Face was able to help us out, and just knowing that Face is out there to be able to help other pet owners that are in similar situations is it's really nice to know that, because I know there's other people that are going to be or have been in similar shoes as we were, and just knowing that they're going to be able to get the help they need because of Face, and that there is help out there for people is really reassuring and just great, all around great.